They paid $30 for a room. Yeah, three friends checked into a hotel and they paid $30 for a room. Then later on, the hotel manager realized that the room should have only cost $25. They paid $30 for the room, but later on the hotel manager now realized that, oh, these people, they have to pay, is what they're supposed to pay is $25, not $30. So the manager then gave the bellboy, let's say like the receptionist or someone that would be like the receptionist or the attendant there, he then gave the bellboy $5 to return to the three friends that checked into the hotel. So the bellboy now keeps $2 to himself and gives back $1 back to each friend. He took back $2. Like, remember, $5 was given to the bellboy by the manager, by the hotel manager. Then the bellboy, from that $5, he then decided to keep $2 to himself and give $1 back to each friend. So we are now asking, where is the missing $1? Because this money like this is not complete. This bellboy is supposed to have given the full money back to the three friends. That's this $5. He's supposed to have given it back to the three friends. And from what we are seeing right here, this thing is missing. So here's now the $1. What went wrong in the calculation? So guys, I'm going to leave you guys to read through this again, still look at it and drop your comments. I'll be checking your comments from time to time. So drop your comments and tell me what you feel or what you think or where you think the $1 went to, or how did the $1 get missing. So I'll be live here checking your charts and your comments. So guys, I'm still watching. I'm still waiting for you guys comments. Just think and drop your answers on the comment section. I am right there checking out the comments. Those joining the live, thank you so much. Welcome to the live session. This is a brain teaser. We are doing the missing dollar puzzle. So check if you can actually answer this question. Where is the missing $1? So drop your comment and let me see who is actually close to getting the answer or who has the answer to this. Thank you so much, everybody joining the live at this moment. We are doing a live brain teaser, and for this brain teaser we are doing the missing dollar puzzle. So let me recap what this is all about. Three friends checked into a hotel and they paid $30 for a room. Later on, the hotel manager realized that the room they paid for supposed to cost $25. So he then gave back $5 to the bellboy, like the receptionist or like an attendant in the hotel, for him to return the $5 back to the three friends. But it happened that the bellboy kept $2 to himself and then gives back $1 back to each of the friend. So I want you guys to check if actually there is any way there is a missing dollar in this scenario. Is there a missing dollar in this scenario? Because like this now they are saying that where is the missing $1? So I want to know whether there is any miscalculation or there is any missing $1 that's supposed to have been given that was not given. So this is the puzzle we are trying to unravel right now. Guys, can you drop your answers please? Let me see who has gotten it right so far. I'm not giving the answer yet. I won't give you guys the answer, but if you are currently solving this, I will be dropping clue to you step by step as time goes on. Thank you so much, those joining the live at this moment. Thank you so much. Please and please like, subscribe, and share this puzzle. You can also take part in this puzzle and see if you can actually solve it. Drop your answers in the comment section. Drop your answers in the comment section, and yeah. So guys, let me give you a clue if you have watched up to this point. The clue is that the mistake is not in the subtraction, but it is in somewhere else. So the mistake is not from subtraction, it's from something else, and that has to do with like how you think. So think properly and drop a comment showing me what you know as to be the answer, because there is nothing wrong with the subtraction. There is nothing wrong with the subtraction. You just need to understand the story, understand the scenario or the situation, and then give your answer. There's no subtraction, you just need to understand it. They are not even calculating anything here. So I'm still waiting, guys. I am still waiting. I'll still be dropping hints time to time, so as you are solving this, be ready for the hints which I'll be dropping from time to time. So for you to get this answer, let me give you another tip, like a hint for you to get answer to this missing dollar puzzle. You need to first ask yourself what this $27 what it represents. What is $27 what it represents? Then or you can also think it this way. Is there any missing, like, is there any miscalculation anywhere? If there's a miscalculation anywhere, please check. If there is a miscalculation anywhere, please check. I want to see if some other persons can still figure out this puzzle before we move to the next puzzle that I have for today. I'm going live for just 1 hour, so this puzzle is going to, this particular dollar missing puzzle will last for just 30 minutes and we have already spent 27 minutes, so still keep trying and keep trying. Get your pen and paper and do this maths, do this simple brain teasing mathematics, and let's move on to the next. Thank you so much if you are watching this live. Thank you so much if you're watching this live up to this moment. Thank you so much. Drop your answers in the comment section. For those joining the live, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We already have our next question, but before I tell you guys or review the next question, I will give you guys the answer to this missing dollar puzzle. Let me still give you guys time to think. Those joining the live, thank you so much, guys. Check if you can solve this particular puzzle. Drop your answers in the comments. Drop your answers in the comments about this tricky puzzle. This is a brain teaser indeed, guys. It's a brain teaser indeed. So drop your comments. I have another puzzle to do, but that will come up after I have giving you guys the answer to this. That will come up after I've given you guys the answer to this. So guys, before we move to the next puzzle for today, I need to give you guys the answer to this. I need to give you guys the answer to this missing dollar puzzle so that we can move ahead to the next puzzle we have for today. So this missing dollar puzzle, three friends paid a certain amount of money, $30 for a room. So let's say the initial money they paid was $30. Then later on, the manager then gave back $5 because the manager later realized that the room supposed to cost $25, not the initial $30 they paid. You get? He noticed that it's supposed to be $25 instead of the $30. So 25, subtracting 25 from 30, you're going to have $5. So he then counted out $5 and gave it to the bellboy. The bellboy can be like the receptionist in a realistic scenario right now. So he then gave back $5. He didn't give the $5 directly to the friends, to the three friends. No, he gave back the $5 to the bellboy, which is this person here, telling him that okay, return this $5 back to these three friends who booked a hotel in one of our space. So what was with the bellboy was $5, which was what the manager gave back to him, $5. So right now the bellboy took $2. The bellboy took $2. Let's say the bellboy is not honest right now because he could have given back the $5 to the three friends. Yeah. But right now, the bellboy then took $2. So when we subtract $2 from $5, we are going to have $3. So he took $2 to himself and gave back $1 because when he took $2 out of the $5, it's remaining how much? $3. So that $3 he then gave it back to the three friends. So he gave back $1 to the first friend, $1 to the second friend, and $1 to the third friend. So if you check it out, there is no money that is missing. Let's say the money that could have made it $5 is the one that the bellboy took. So in this scenario, there is no money missing. You guys can still drop your comments if you have any opposing suggestions to this analysis I just made. You can drop your answers in the comment section. Yes, concerning this missing dollar puzzle, because I'm going to move to the next puzzle, and that one will last about more than, let's say, 30 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes. That's what the next puzzle I'll be dropping would last. So I hope I explained this puzzle very well. The room was $30 and the money the three friends paid was $30, but the manager refunded back $5 to the bellboy, telling him to give $5 back to the friends. But it happened that the bellboy was not honest in his own part. He took $2 to himself, and then the $3 that is remaining, he gave it back to each of them $1. So in this scenario, there is no missing $1. Everything is complete. The only thing that is not really settled is that the bellboy took $2, and had it been the three friends were curious enough to know how much was exactly the room, they could have asked, oh, so you mean that the room is $27? Maybe they could have asked, oh, you mean the room is $27? Maybe the bellboy will say yes, without them knowing that they have already collected $2. You get me? So guys, let's move on to the next puzzle. You can drop your comments or what you feel like a suggestion in the comment section, and yeah. So guys, here is another brain teaser I have for you guys. This is another brain teaser. I don't know how I'm going to do this for this to be up to a page, or I'm coming. So guys, you guys should be looking at this brain teaser for now. Let me get another better one that's going to at least be landscape or cover the screen. Okay, let's use it like this. So this other brain teaser is about the farmer. Yeah, about the farmer. So a farmer has a fox, a chicken, and a bag of corn, and he has a boat that carries only himself and one item. If left alone, the fox will eat the chicken, and the chicken will eat the corn. So how does he get everything across the river using his boat? Guys, this is another brain teaser that I want us to test out. As you can see, I'll read it again. A farmer has a fox, a chicken, and a bag of corn, and he has a boat that he will use to convey one of these three items. He has a boat that he's going to use to convey them from the river, from one side of the river bank to another. So now, if he leaves these items, the fox is going to eat the chicken, while the chicken normally eats corn. So if you leave the chicken with the corn, the chicken is going to eat the corn. If you leave the fox with the chicken, the fox is going to eat the chicken. So how then does he move each of these items? And remember, the boat can only contain him, the farmer, and one of these three items, either the fox, either the chicken, or either the bag of corn. So how then can he convey it from one side of the river bank to another part? So guys, your time starts now. Drop your comments if you know, or if you can suggest an answer to this. Drop it in the comment section. Let me take the brain teaser question again so that you understand what we are doing here. A farmer has 3 items. He is at the offshore or near the self, and one of these items. And note that if he leave the fox and the chicken together, the fox is going to eat the chicken. If he leaves the chicken and a corn and the bag of corn, the chicken is going to eat the corn. That is, and you know that if he's not there, he won't be able to prevent all of this from happening. So he needs to take anything that is going to be safe for him. So how then does he get across these items? So guys, tell me in the comment section what you feel your answer is, and I'm going to appreciate. This is the number 2 puzzle we have for the day, and after this, the next 25 minutes will be done with this live section. I hope you guys will join me again tomorrow for another brain teaser that I'm going to give to you guys. So thank you so much for all joining this live. Thank you so much. This is brain teaser, and if you're a lover of brain teaser, if you're a lover of this kind of thing, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for joining the live. Please check out this brain teaser question and let's solve it. This is the puzzle, the farmer puzzle. A farmer has 3 items: a fox, a chicken and a bag of corn, and he has a boat. He's at the let's say the river bank. He wants to cross over these items he got from his farm or something. So, and mind you, if you leave the fox with the chicken, the fox is going to eat the chicken, and if you leave the chicken with a bag of corn, the chicken is going to eat the bag of corn. And also take note that this farmer can just be able to cross over one item himself and one of these 3 items. So how do you think, suggest how you think the farmer should be able to cross these items across the river? Thank you so much for watching this live video. Thank you. I know that some of you are going to say that the fox should first live with the farmer. Others might say, okay, let the corn go first. But are you sure of that? Remember that the boat carries only one item beside the farmer inside the boat. So tell me in the comments, who will you suggest that should go first, or which of these items should go first with the farmer? Is it the fox, is it the corn, bag of corn, or the chicken? So any of them, drop it in the comment section. Which one do you think should go first with the farmer in the boats? So let me give you the tip or hint on this. The first trip determines whether you will succeed or not. And mind you, for you to get the answer to this, or for the farmer to successfully cross all the three items, while coming back after dropping one, he might need to pick another one while coming back. So bear that in mind, that while he picks the item to go and drop by the other side or to cross the river, he might actually drop or bring back that particular item. You get there. For instance, he has already taken the fox, he have already crossed the fox, and now is remaining the chicken and the corn. When he picks either the chicken or the corn, he might, okay, if he picks the chicken right now, he might need to go back or return back with the chicken and then come to collect the corn. So I think I've already given out the answer to this, but I still want you guys to rack your brain and tell me what to suggest. I can see your comments. Drop your comments and let's solve this puzzle. Guys, also tell me in the comments where you are watching this puzzle from. Let me know where my fans are watching me from. So drop in the comment section. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. Let me know the country or the places you are watching these beautiful braid teasers from. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to reveal the answer to you guys. So keep racking your brain and solve this puzzle. You can drop comments, you can drop your answers in the comment section. Let me know what to suggest. So guys, in a few minutes, let's review the answer to this. So guys, so now what the farmer needs to do is that he needs to take the chicken first. He needs to take the chicken across this river. He picks the chicken in the boat and crosses it in the river. So he needs to pick the chicken and cross it across the river and drop it by the other side of the river where he wants to cross to. Then after that, he returns back alone to this particular side of the river. When he picks the chicken and crosses to the other part of the river, he drops the chicken there and crosses back to this other side of the river. Remember, when he picks the chicken, what will be left is the fox and the corn. So when he returns back alone to pick any of these two, the next thing he's going to pick is the fox. He's going to pick the fox and cross. Remember, by the other side of the river, what is there is just the chicken. So he will keep the fox and pick the chicken which was here. He will pick it back. He's going to return back with the chicken to this other side. And what will be left at this other side is only the fox. Here will now be the chicken which he returned and this corn that is here already. So he's now going to take the bag of corn and then drop the chicken here. He will take the bag of corn, he will cross over. Once he crosses over, what will be at this other side will be the fox and the corn. So once he drops the corn, he will then return back alone to pick the chicken finally, and he will then cross the chicken over to this other side. So guys, if this brain puzzle was helpful, if you've actually learned one or two through this brain puzzle, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in another live stream brain puzzle or teaser. God's grace.